What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Pumaplow. Welcome back to another episode of Plains and Simple 4X Edition by Stevie, of course, here on the PC. Do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome back. Welcome back. Boys and girls, it is time. It is time. We really need to get serious about all this mixed rations stuff. We really need to make the mixed rations, you see. So we're up here at this storage. I have moved all of the silage, grass, and straw up here. And, oh, was it a process. Yes, I used Courseplay, and yes, I just walked away and let it run. But what I can tell you is it took forever. So I'm going to try a couple different courses here with Courseplay. My theory was to use one course and then change the truck from this to that to that to this, and nah, that just didn't work. That just no, didn't care for that one. So take two. I wanted to make sure the truck was even going to dump, because I had problems with my other dump truck not dumping in this particular mixing plant. However, here in a second you'll see that this truck works just fine, because it is the in-game truck. In-game trailer. I will be switching my trailers out soon, and maybe the trucks. Probably not the trucks at first, as long as they work fairly well on the new trailers. I have added a bunch of mods to this game recently, to this save, however you want to say it. I've added mods recently, and it will be a good time. It will be a good time. So we will be getting into a lot more modded equipment here very soon on Plains and Simple, because why not? It's time to ramp up the production, I guess you would say, on this map. It's time to ramp it up and really get serious, because, you know, realistically 19's not that far away, right? So we might as well. But basically what I'm going to do, guys, is set up a little course here for each truck to run a different thing. And yeah, it's a little clustery and kind of a mess up here, but for the most part it's going to work out fairly well for us. It is going to work out here. So why does it look leggy? Okay, I don't know what was going on there. It looks super leggy. But yeah, so what we actually need to do, and we will accomplish it we'll start it in this video, is planting more grass. We definitely need more grass. We don't have enough on the map right now with just our one field. Of course, I am trying to make a ridiculous amount of mixed rations, but more grass would always be welcome. So that is what we're going to have to work on. We're going to have to get more grass, which, yes, it does mean not necessarily for the grass, but it does mean in general we do need more fields. I'm going to wait a little bit on fields. Like I was saying earlier, I have been adding equipment to this save in the form of mods. I've been adding some mods to the save. Most of them are Stevie mods, and I think all of them are, actually. Most, if not all of them, are Stevie mods. And things like faster, bigger capacity combines, bigger auger wagons, bigger trailers for the truck, that kind of stuff. Because, you know, let's be real here for a minute. It takes hours and hours and hours to do a harvest on this map. And if I get any kind of bigger fields or any more fields, it's just going to take that much longer. So I don't really want to do that, because there's sometimes when I'm harvesting, it's like 5 or 6 hours between, you know, just harvest. So that's a long time. That is a long time, but it's okay. It's all good. And a part of making all this money I'm talking about is definitely going to be the cows, because we should be able to make a fair bit of money off the cows. We've invested heavily in the cows, and what I mean by that is, yes, some equipment, a lot of time to make all the chaff. Although I didn't really do the chaff, that was mostly bison, but you know what I mean. The chaff, the grass, the straw, it's a lot of time to pick up all that straw. So there's that. Not really a huge deal, but it's time to make money on this map. You know, we've been messing around a little bit here and there, and it's time to get back into the money game. We actually need to sell this crop of canola as well. We haven't done that yet, so I need to get on that too. I was busy using the trucks there for so long up north to haul all the silage, which I had like 9 million liters of silage, somewhere around there, 9 to 10 million liters of silage, a lot of millions of liters of straw, a couple million liters of grass. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot to haul all the way up there, but it's okay. It's all good. You know, it was worth it. So the next theory would be I need to set a course up for course play to, let's see, what do I need to do? Okay, I just like couldn't figure out what that noise was. All of a sudden in my house, my air conditioning just kicked on. I need to set up a course to go from up north where the mixed rations are being stored down to actually feed the cows. I'm real close to being ready to feed the cows. So you know, we've had 400 cows just kind of sitting there, but actually here in a second, this video, or in a couple minutes, this video cuts, and I put a lot of time in between the clips in this video. Basically what happened is I was recording this series, this video, and I had to go do some stuff. I got short on time this day, and then I came back like 2 weeks later and recorded more to finish up the video. So there's quite a gap in the series here in this one video of time that I spent not in video working, because I'm trying to do different things for you guys. I'm not trying to sit here and, okay, we need to harvest again, or okay, we need to work at the biogas plant again. I really don't want to do too much more of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot, but that's okay. It's plain and simple. It's a big map. Obviously, we're playing the 4X version. I knew what I was signing up for when I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing the 4X. I want to jump into that. And it's all good. It's all good. So that mixed rations maker, for the record, would actually produce mixed rations faster than I could haul them away. So it was a lot. You guys notice here, I am currently fast timing while harvesting. I believe I just fast time and keep fast timing and keep fast timing, making mixed rations. Basically, that's what I'm doing right now. But hey, bonus, let's get a harvest done as well, because why not? Why not? So some things that you guys are going to be seeing here soon-ish in the next couple videos, I hope, would be a lot of new equipment, new combines, more combines. 4 combines isn't enough anymore, especially if I want to get into any more fields, any you know, additional fields. I need more than 4 combines. I've decided that I need more. I just need more. I just need more. So more combines, newer well, they're cat combines, those Stevie ones that are modded and, you know, OP is all get out. Yeah, it's time to go to OP equipment on this map. It really is time for that. And yes, it is going to get dark here. Like I was saying, I'm fast timing for making mixed rations. So there's that. I just play through the dark here. But new combines, obviously new headers, new auger wagons, new and bigger auger wagons. They need to happen. I've been using the small auger wagons for a while because the pipe works better. With the new course play that I have running now on the map, that shouldn't be an issue for me anymore. So, because you can set your pipe angle in course play. I haven't really messed with it, but I know it can be done. So there's that. So new auger wagons will be coming. I don't know, I've been having a problem with my Challenger wanting to pull that seeder lately. It's kind of weird. Like oh, there was the transition, by the way. from thing to thing, and this is where I'm going to show you guys. I'm out of grass. I used all of the grass that we had in storage. The other thing you guys might notice right now is things look different. I believe this is the first clip that I've filmed on the map with the unit convert mod. So instead of instead of liters and well, liters were the big thing. It takes like grain and puts it into bushels. Or instead of liters for fuel, now we're in gallons per, you know, gallons, actually, like gallons. So it's very Americanized. Like grass and fertilizer and different stuff like that is by the ton now. So you guys will definitely notice some differences to the HUD and stuff. Like you can see I have 176 gallons of fuel instead of whatever liters of fuel. So it's kind of nice to be in gallons, and it makes it I don't know, it makes it better. It's definitely interesting having to learn, because like straw doesn't weigh anything, right? So if you have like 1,000 tons of straw, it's actually, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird the way everything works, but it's a lot more American and I like it. But like I was saying with the seeder, for some reason, especially when he got to the end of planting field 4 here, he was only going like 3 miles per hour. And it's like, okay, maybe, I don't know what it is. Oh, and here's where I show you guys I want to plant field 2 in grass as well. So we'll have 7 and 2 at least for now. Probably what I will do is some point in the future, I will buy a new field a little bit farther away from the homestead and make that my grass field. Make a big field, grass field, and just be done with it. That's kind of my theory in life right now. I'm talking one of the big fields, either north or south of on the map. Either one of the ones up north or one of the ones down south. Make those my grass field, or make one of them, not both, one of them a grass field, and go from there. So you guys can see in the jump in the video, the harvest is done. Most of the replanting is done. I did put a considerable amount of time in this map, and when I say I put a considerable amount of time in this map, I mean I got up and walked away while stuff harvested. Like I really didn't put that much time in the map because I just kind of walked away from the map while it was running on courseplay. For the most part, it's okay. Sometimes you get issues, but for the most part, it was okay. So basically, after every harvest now, I think it's because of the convert mod. Like, it uses more fuel, or whatever. It's more realistic to real life, as far as I'm concerned. You have to go through and, like, refuel all your equipment after every harvest. And I was kind of doing that for combines anyway, but now it's like auger wagons, trucks, everything. So there's that. But I was thinking about getting a different tractor to pull the seeders, but I don't know what I would get besides maybe like Big Bud. And I don't know if I want to go down that route of Big Bud on this map, because their top end speed is so horrifically slow that it kind of sucks. But other than that, Big Bud's an awesome tractor. So what we're doing here, guys, we have a load of fuel, diesel, as you can see, and I'm trying to figure out the sawmill stuff still. I got it finally. They need fuel. This one's full, by the way. I didn't realize that until I looked at the board. But the big thing is, yeah, they need diesel fuel. I didn't have any diesel fuel in this one before. So one of them makes not logs. One of these makes sawdust, and the other one makes wood chips. And then you can turn the wood chips, you run them through the other one, and it'll make it into sawdust. I'm assuming sawdust is worth more money. I haven't really looked at them too much. To be honest, I really haven't. And then this sawmill here, or whatever you want to call this one takes fuel as well. And I didn't realize that for the longest time, so I was not actually making boards. Plus, that one there gives you sawdust to sell, or to do whatever you want with it. So, you know, it's kind of cool to get this going. I do want to do more logging in the future, of course, and we'll get into that when we get into it. You guys also will notice that there's no money left on the map in comparison to before the clip there. Honestly, I didn't buy anything. When you sit here in fast time for day after day after day, and you have no income, because let's be real, I don't have a windmill. I mean, there's windmills on the map, but they're not the ones that like produce money. They're the decoration windmills. I don't have animals right now that are actually producing. So fast timing for like 8 to 10 hours of real time at 120 times speed, it's just, there goes all your money. So I lost millions of dollars Didn't I have like $3 million? Oh, I didn't know where I was going, by the way. I thought I had like $3 or $4 million before the cut in the video. And you can tell I'm under $1 million. It's all gone. So when I set up for these big fast times for making mixed rations or biogas stuff or whatever, it really kind of affects the map. I'm not going to lie. So you can see here, this one is producing wood chips, I believe, is what that one's doing. Which it's actually out of logs now, so we need to get in the Scorpion. I want to get some logs built up and have them in the trailer. So when I need to do this, I can just drive the trailer from point A to point B instead of having to jump in the Scorpion and drag them in. Plus, I would like to actually go back in the woods and log somewhere a little bit farther away. Just to kind of, oh, I have to get the truck and move the logs to the thing, you know. Instead of using the Scorpion just to drag them. Because it's a little cheaty, I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. It's all good, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be cool to kind of go back in the woods and do some stuff. Because really, there's 4 places in here that, like, 4 different unique buildings that'll actually take the logs. So that one's making boards, I guess. The other one makes barrels and all kinds of stuff. So I have sawdust on the hook right now, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. So I'm going to try to put it in this one here. But this one here actually produces sawdust. So I guess I kind of look it up in the thing here. But my best option is just to sell it right here. There's probably other uses for it, but as far as I'm concerned, at least right now, I'm just going to sell it out right here at the sawmill. Whatever you call it here at the wood chip sell point, it takes sawdust as well. And sawdust is actually worth a fair bit of money per trailer. I'm not going to lie, I was pleasantly surprised at how much money it was actually worth per trailer. Was that $125,000 up there? I think it says. I can't really see. It's in a small screen when I voice this over. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, wood chips or sawdust, I mean, pretty good moneymaker. I mean, it's basically a byproduct from the process down there, so no big deal, right? No big deal. So yeah. But like I was saying, these auger wagons need to go. I know they've been undersized for a long time. However, they work quite well on course play. That's why I've kept them. I've tried different auger wagons. You guys know this. And I never could get any of them to work. Like the little cheapo depot small ones, you know, those just work the best. But with my new course play, we should be okay. We should be okay. Remember when I used to wash all my equipment, by the way? Or sorry. Remember when I used to clean all of my equipment, by the way? I'm going to try to get back to that. I'm going to try to get back to cleaning my equipment more often, because why not? Because I can. You know? I don't know. I got lazy. Definitely got lazy. Honestly, at this point, equipment first, field second. So, as far as spending money, that's what's going to happen. Equipment first. Because what's the point in buying more fields if you can't efficiently run them? You might as well spend money on equipment first. And then I'll be investing heavily, very heavily, into equipment, or into fields after that. Because the plan is world domination here. That's kind of the plan that I have right now, is world domination. So, let's make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, Captain. Alright, so this one gives you wood chips. So realistically, I don't know how much I'm going to run these two. Just giving you sawdust and wood chips. I don't think I'll be running those too much, because I just don't need to, you know? There's no reason to. Because, yeah. So what I'm going to do with the wood chips here is actually dump them in this thing. And this thing will take them and turn them into sawdust. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But you can see it running there with the diesel, the exhaust shooting out, and it's running. It's making sawdust. So sawdust is worth a fair amount of money. So I wouldn't mind doing some sawdust, but I don't know about how much. And actually, that sawmill farther north does give you sawdust. So that could just be our sawdust production, and sell that off and be done with it. But for right now, it's something different, something fun to mess with, and yeah, I don't know how much logging we'll do, but might as well do a little bit. But with that, guys, I appreciate you guys watching another Plains and Simple episode. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.